Alright guys, so my name's Tim. So I've decided that I'm going to take a bunch of these hats that I have and then I'm going to stick them up on this wall. So probably like many of you, you probably have a bunch of hats just lying around. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah. So I have a bunch of hats and I'm going to put them right on this wall right here. So one of the first things that I did was I just marked on the wall where I want this. So you can see the little dots. I don't know if you can see those. So I have about 6 of these that I'm using. So the first thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to try and do this one-handed here. So I just remove this little backing. So super easy. Just fold this thing in half. Okay, so maybe you can see here. I got the little plastic thing off the back, and I will just be removing that. One second, so you can see. I'm just removing this. So there's one on each side. There's 2 of them, and I'm just going to do half of it right now so I can show you. And then here's my little dot. So then I place that down like that. Alright, so you can see I went through and just removed the adhesive part, and I just stuck it on the wall. I only did half of it. I'm going to go back later once I put these on and then do the rest of them. And you can see, oops, sorry about the finger. You can see from here that this little cage, the little CapStar cage, this guy, basically when it's ready, it's just gonna boop, like that, and it'll stay. Just like that. So the whole thing will be lined. Yeah, I can just do it with the other one so you can kind of see. Alright guys, so here you go. So I have these ones against the wall, and I'm going to show you, we're going to put the cap on now. So I'm just taking this one right off the wall to keep it simple. And then, so we're just going to use this one, and then we're going to use this hat. So these two are going to go together. Okay, so now you can see I got the cage that opens like that, and then I've got this hat. What you do is you just take your hat like this, fold it in half. Try and get it as symmetrical as possible. And then you're going to take your cage, so keep your cage folded. And then with the back, it's going to go to the back of the hat like this. So you can see this is where it's going to go against the wall. So you just take your hook, and then it's going to go right into this little loop. So you slide this in. Depending on the thickness of the hat, so some mesh hats are a little bit thicker. You might have to finagle a little bit. Some trucker hats are a little thinner, and it goes right in. So you can see that went in pretty quickly. And then we'll do this side as well. And so you can see, I'm just going to grab it, slide that hook down so that side went in really quick. So one of the things you want to make sure when you're doing it is that this circle here is pretty symmetrical. So if it's not, what you can do is you can push it in this way and then slide the cage. If you just grab the hat, you can kind of slide it around. You can see, and you just do that on both sides. This one's pretty good. And then now, once you have it in here, you're just going to reach in, and then you're going to grab the cage and pull it down. Sometimes, depending on the hat, that can get a little snug. But what's nice is with this extra bar in the middle, it gives it that form that we loved when we bought the hat initially. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, so now I got the cage, it's all in there, and this is really awesome. It's just super quick. So you just find your the Velcro piece and the wall, line it up, and there it is. And so you can see, I'll finish the rest of these, and then at the end you'll see what all 6 will look like. Alright, so here you go. So now I have all 6 of them up there. So that probably took me 5 minutes maybe to put them all up there. And you can see it works with all kinds of hats. Like this is like a military hat. This is for my brother from when he was in Afghanistan. You've got, you know, more baseball traditional ones. The Oregon hat is a very mesh style hat. That far one has more of a trucker style backing to it. So flat brims and things like that. Works super great with a bunch of different styles. So yeah, so it's awesome. I mean, you can see what it looks like just above my bed there. Pretty awesome. Anyways, yeah, the hardest part about this really is getting that adhesive off for the back when you're sticking it on the wall. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. So that's a little CapStar in action.